Alright everybody, welcome back, and we got ourselves the first attempt of the 133 TOP, and we're going to have a look at the team. As voted by everybody, we're running Gaki. Now I did make some adjustments, that being there is now no purple. You can use a purple because there's UI sign right here with 345 or 337. I would say I'll say 337 because I mean the equipment you get is blast based because he is a range type, so I would say that. But otherwise, we're going to be running like this here. I actually have Shallot at Sparkin only because the fact after transformation as Super Saiyan God, he gets 320. 320 on his blast attack, right? Whereas if I just patiently go change this into Sparkin, as we see here, after transformation, 288 into a strike attack. Yes, has higher key restore speed, but, I mean, being realistic, we're going to be putting him into the bottom tiles anyway, so yeah, that's the only reason why. For some reason, his hero has better stats than his Sparkin, which makes no sense, but here, and mind you, this is fully arch boosted as well, so yeah, fun times ahead, so I'm going to change him back now. So yeah, this is going to be our team, and if you do also want another purple, there is this red Goku in hit at 297, friendship rank 10, I do have him arch boosted as well, so there is that. And if we have a look at our arch boosting, obviously, everybody's more or less 99 except for this Kaioken Goku. I just want to see how he works because after transformation to 354 is insane. Otherwise, we'll probably just end up using him with 319, which is still very good stats. This Vegeta, I don't think I'll be bringing him on despite the fact he is 339. This Goku here after revival, 359. You know, just a slight bit higher by 20,000. So, yeah. I'm obviously going to be doing it like this here. Whis and Shallot are never coming off. So yeah, 115. We'll see how this works. So yeah, I say we get straight into this here, right? With the first match being this 4-fist right in front of us up against an easy enough stage. And that is the way of the team right here. Obviously, I also forgot to mention if you want some extra Zenkais, well then, obviously the blue Vegito sitting there. There was this blue Goku here. And if you want a purple, there's this Vegeta here, and again, Goku hit. Or obviously UI sign, if I already said. So yeah, there is, again, quite a few options. But I'm going to run like this here, see how well this works. I just want to see, so yeah, let's go. And obviously we're going to be going for the purples last because we want Revival Goku to revive, obviously. So yeah, now we have to think about who's in the middle. We have ourselves Whis, Goku, Whis, transforming MUI and MUI. So a green, blue, and red, I can't think. So we'll actually go for simple kill, then we'll go for a green, go for a yellow, go for a red, and then these two at the very end. Do it like this here, we'll get into this here, so let's go. The one time the AI decides to not really target the Goku, because you've targeted almost everybody else. Also, I am aware that I do have Shallot as Strike instead of Blast, which is going to be his highest sense. In fairness, that is kind of half my fault, but I don't think I could have actually made a better equipment for him. But still got the full kill, so yeah, moving on. Next fight will be the 4-5th stage over here up against his red lot. Okay, see, we'll actually have it like this here. Now, again, Kaioken does have, as I thought, turn 1 to turn 2 and then ends the transformation. And yes, does technically have higher stats, but that's only for like the short bursted fights. So if there's a bunch of purples, we'll obviously use him because we want him to take a lot of damage. Whereas UI here just has base stats at 319. Yes, which is technically actually higher for the majority of the fights. So consistency, I'm going to have it like this here. But obviously you can use him if you really want to. Otherwise, I'd say actually I'm going to put Whis over here, even though it doesn't matter. I'll do it like this here. Let's get into it. And the way we do this fight is, we'll just get rid of these two first. Why not? We'll get rid of another EX, then we'll get straight into these three at the very end. Simple enough. So yeah, let's go. And simple enough. He's getting lower. We got a lot of super attacks, unfortunately. Ready. 1.8, full kill. Simple. Moving on. Next fight. 5-fist up against the GT squad. I couldn't think for a minute with Janemba. And yeah, that's the way with the fight right here. Simple enough, not really much need to say, so yeah, let's get into this. Now, the way you want to do this fight is by thinking who's going to be attacking first. we've got ourselves red and then into the blue, but we'll get rid of Janemba first. Afterwards, we'll get rid of Majub here, get rid of Baby, these two, and then Janemba at the very end. So yeah, let's go. And simple enough, he's still nowhere near down. We do have a super attack. Unfortunately, these two waste theirs, which unfortunate, but is what it is. Move on. Next fight. 5 Fist up against the Gohan stage. Should be fun. And this is where we get the fight right here. There is 3 blues, so you know what? Might as well just whip out all the greens. So yeah, not much you need to say here. Let's get into this. Now, I wasn't going to actually take off Ultra UI because he had a super attack basically ready and he would have fired it, but I said we'll do it like this here. So we get rid of Beast transforming. Afterwards, we'll get rid of the yellow, give the other red, then we'll get rid of these 3 at the very end. Simple enough. Not much to worry about. Let's go. And simple enough, I don't think he actually took much at all, really. 2.5 full kill, easy enough. Probably could have actually saved a couple of the other units, but it's fine. Moving on. Next fight, 5 Fists up against the Cell stage. This should be him 100% dead. So yeah, let's go. You know, we're gonna have it like this here. This is the way we're gonna do it right here. I was actually gonna think of keeping Vegeta on, but only because the fact there is two purples. As long as one's gone, I don't care. The other one can stay there, it'll be fine, but I just want to be safe and make sure he doesn't completely die. So yeah, let's go. The way we do this fight is get rid of this cell. Then afterwards we can get rid of a single cell. So we'll get rid of this one, get rid of these 2, get rid of the cell, and then the cell at the very end. So yeah, it should be simple enough. So we get straight into this. Not much to worry about. He's now revived, so we can take him off the top. And even though he's technically the only Zenkai we're going to be properly using, but still 3 mil full kill, no problem to you. Moving on. Next fight. Gonna be this 3 Fist stage over here, piss easy stage. And yeah, that's with the stage right here. I'm gonna keep it like that. We're gonna actually take him off because I want to see if a super attack. He's almost basically ready with it. So yeah, I say we get straight into this. And first order of business is by getting rid of Giblet, saying a red. Afterwards, we can actually get rid of a purple, just because might as well utilize Kaioken's high damage at the beginning of the fight. So yeah, next we'll get rid of Zaha. We'll get rid of EX, we'll get rid of Bowman, and then Shell at the very end. Simple enough, moving on. Not much to worry about. Healing up nicely, got the full kill. 3 Fist fight, not very surprised, moving on. Next fight, 5 Fist up against the Cell stage again. And yeah, that's the way with the fight right here. I was thinking of bringing on one of the other units, but I'm like, you know what? We'll leave it as is, we'll be fine enough. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is by getting rid of the Cell first. We'll still get rid of him first, regardless. Then afterwards, we'll get rid of these 2. This cell, and then we'll get rid of these 2 at the very end. I'll actually have this cell last only because he should be, actually, yeah, the cell last because he'll be harder to kill, but yeah. So we get straight into this. Got a lot of super attacks, so we should be fine. And again, simple enough, 4 mil, got the full kill. Unfortunately, did waste his ultimate, or super attack in general, but is what it is. We still have a lot of super attacks sitting here, nearly ready. But moving on. Next fight, 5 Fists up against this stage here, should be lovely. And this is the way we have the fight right here. Not really much need to worry about. MUI is basically going to have its ultimate ready, so I'm going to have him up there. And plus there's multiple reds, so might as well have him tank. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is get rid of Aether first immediately because red against blue, not exactly a great combo. Then afterwards we'll actually get rid of 16, then we get rid of Omega, and then we work our way with the tanky lots. Like this here. Should be simple enough. So yeah. Even though we probably will actually get an ultimate ready, maybe by that first turn, if not the second turn. So you can maybe argue getting rid of yellow slightly earlier, but I said we'd be fine enough. And again, simple enough, full kill, 4.5, one-shot him with Rev UI, so that's very good. So yeah, moving on. Next fight, 5 Fist up against the Frieza siege. And yeah, that's the way with the fight right here. I am going to actually keep it like this here, because I know there is 2 greens, but there's also 2 yellows. Although the yellows aren't much of an issue compared to the greens, I just want to keep it like this here. So yeah, should be fun. I so we get straight into this. And the way we do this fight is by, I was almost going to say get rid of Frieza first, which you can do, most certainly. We'll do it for the laugh. We'll do it for the funnies. We'll get rid of him first. Then we'll get rid of these 2 into this EX, into him, and then him at the very end. We'll see how well this works. It'll be a very fun experiment. So yeah, let's go. And finishing that off, of course, I'm not surprised. He took a lot of damage. Still got the full kill though. That's the main thing. But yeah, I'm not surprised he took that much damage, but yeah, let's move on. Next fight, 3 Fist up against the Goku siege. And because these 2 are almost nearly at a super attack, and him being at a super attack, I'm actually going to keep him off to the very end. So yeah, we'll have it like this here, let's get into this. And we have a green and a yellow tanking, which isn't exactly a good pairing, but we're going to get rid of these 2 first. I'll do it like this here, we'll do it like, actually, yeah, no, get rid of it like this here. Because type neutral and advantage compared to neutral and disadvantage. Then afterwards we can get rid of him, yeah, him, then get rid of these two, like this here. Should be simple enough, so yeah, let's go. Nah, that's it, simple enough. Super attacks wasted, but hopefully should get them back up, if I'm not mistaken, hopefully. 5.8, still got the full kill, but moving on. Next fight, 5 Fist up against the EX stage. And yeah, this is the way with the fight right here, not much you need to worry about. I know I really want to keep him off, but I'd just rather have the Ultra UI. So yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight, even though he probably actually will be a bit better, but we're going to be getting rid of... We'll get rid of blue first, right? Then afterwards, we're going to get rid of red, 2 reds, we'll get rid of a yellow, and then 2 purples at the very end. Because we got a yellow tanking, might as well, let's go. Simple enough, it took a wee bit, and unfortunately with a super attack, but we have still 2 supers there. Nothing there, unfortunately nothing with him, nothing with him, but still 9.5 full kill, easy enough, moving on. Next fight, final fight, you can go for this here, or you can go for this here. Wouldn't say this is a bad option, just again, it depends on your characters. Here, you have 2 reds and a reverse, whereas here, you've got 2 purples. In fairness, I probably am thinking of actually going to go for the other fight, only because even though it is ultras, I'm going to try it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this fight here. I'm going to test this, but obviously go for this one, I would say. So it'll be get rid of the tag droids first. So you want to get rid of them first, obviously. Then afterwards, you would want to get rid of, I would say, Jiren, get rid of Bojack, Gogeta, and then the 2 tanky ones at the very end. It depends who you've got tanking. So if you've got a green tank, then obviously get rid of Gogeta a lot earlier. If you've got a red tank, if you've got a blue tank, and if you've got an extra blue, obviously go for Bojack last. Etc, etc. But yeah, that's the way that's going to be. I'm going to go for this one right here, see how well this works. This is going to be the way we're going to fight right here. It is very wishy-washy. I am fully aware. Because you could definitely keep him on due to the fact he has the higher stats out of everybody. That isn't a rival. But it's the fact that we have 2 ultimates almost ready. I'm keeping him down here so that way he can actually get the ultimate. I'm having him here technically tanking because he has an ultimate. He's just there for extra backup. I have Shallot here just because I want to just get the extra damage in. He's basically got a super attack ready. He's almost there, so that's why I have him there. And yeah, it's going to be very wishy-washy, but we'll see what happens. And to get rid of a super offensive character, I'll get rid of Frieza. Broly's very tanky, so we don't need to worry about him. Afterwards, we're getting rid of immediately Janemba. Because, of course, we got a red tank and he's at 63, he will probably be dead. Then afterwards, we're going to get rid of Goku Black, get rid of Het, Broly, and then Kid Buu. This is going to be very awkward. I won't be surprised if we don't get the full kill, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we royally fucked up on supers. So yeah, the play was Janemba first, then into Frieza. That probably would have been the play. But still got the full kill. That is the main thing. 14.5. If that's our score with the Fit 115, God knows what the 175 is going to be like. But yeah, whereabouts do we end off? I didn't even check the score. 58.6. You know what? Take it. Although quite average, I'll still take it. Whereabouts does to end off with 2 extra TP? That leaves us with 10,051. I'll be surprised if we even make it. Yeah, no, not even the 1k CC. Jesus. Yeah, again, you really are going to need, even with the extra boost from Shallot, you need some of the new characters. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, I shall see you all in the next one.